You're sitting in a conversation with friends, and someone makes an offhand comment. Nothing serious, but you feel it land in your chest like a stone. Later, while everyone else has moved on, you're still replaying the moment in your mind, analyzing their tone, dissecting what they might have meant, wondering if you said the wrong thing. Or maybe you watch a movie and a single scene stays with you for days. Not just the plot, but the emotional weight of it, the texture of a character's grief, the way the music swelled at just the right moment. Here's what you need to know. You're not broken. You're not overly sensitive in the way people use that word as an insult. What you're experiencing is emotional intensity, and it's actually a distinct psychological trait. Think of it like this. Some people have standard definition emotional reception. They pick up the broad strokes of feelings and experiences. But you're operating in 4K, high resolution. You're picking up details, nuances, subtleties that others simply don't register. This is partly about something called sensory processing sensitivity, a trait studied extensively by psychologist Dr. Elaine Aron. What all these share is a more reactive nervous system. Your brain doesn't just notice emotions, it amplifies them. Your amygdala, the brain's emotion processing center, is more easily activated. In other words, you're not imagining it. Your brain genuinely processes emotional and sensory information more deeply than the average person's brain. Imagine your nervous system like a car alarm. Most people's alarms only go off when someone actually tries to break in. Yours? It goes off when someone walks too close to the car. This means you feel emotions faster, stronger, and for longer durations. Joy can feel euphoric. Sadness can feel like drowning. Anxiety doesn't just whisper. It shouts. Your brain is also wired to pick up on emotional cues that others miss. Subtle shifts in facial expressions, changes in tone of voice, the energy in a room. This is why you can walk into a room and immediately sense tension no one has verbalized. You don't just have a thought and move on. You analyze it, you question it, you explore every angle. But here's where it gets tricky. When this deep thinking combines with emotional intensity, it can spiral into rumination. You replay conversations, you catastrophize outcomes, you get stuck in loops. You might struggle with emotional regulation, meaning your feelings escalate faster than you can manage them. You might experience emotional hangovers, where an intense moment leaves you drained for hours or even days afterward. And because the world isn't built for emotional intensity, you've probably learned to suppress, numb, or apologize for your feelings. But here's the truth. Suppressing emotional intensity doesn't make it go away, it just forces it underground. So what's the alternative? Working with your intensity, not against it. One of the most powerful tools for managing emotional intensity comes from neuroscience research on affect labeling. When you put emotion into words, you activate your prefrontal cortex, which has a calming effect on the amygdala. Step 1. Pause and notice what you're feeling in your body. Is your chest tight? Is your stomach churning? Are your shoulders tense? Step 2. Name the emotion as specifically as possible. Step 3. Say it out loud or write it down. This creates distance between you and the feeling. When you feel too much, you need a way to hold your emotions without being flooded by them. This is where the container method comes in. Imagine a container. Mentally place the overwhelming emotion inside. You're not denying it. You're just saying, I see you. I'll come back to you. But right now, I need to function. Close the container. Set a specific time to come back to it. You're deferring the emotion, not avoiding it. Intense emotions create energy in your body, and if you don't release that energy, it gets stuck. Move your body. Go for a walk. Dance. Shake your arms and legs like you're literally shaking it off. Breathe intentionally. Try physiological sighs. 2 quick inhales through your nose, then a long exhale through your mouth. Vocalize. Scream into a pillow. Hum. Sing. Use cold water on your face. The point is to help your body process and release the physiological charge. If you're emotionally intense, you're probably also highly empathetic. And that means you absorb other people's emotions like a sponge. Before you enter an emotionally charged situation, mentally draw a line between your emotions and theirs. Their feelings are theirs. Mine are mine. Visualize a boundary, a shield, a bubble of light. What matters is the intention. I'm staying present, but I'm not merging. For some people, emotional intensity is a trait. For others, it's a symptom. If paired with rapid mood swings, impulsivity, or thoughts of self-harm, it might be worth exploring further. Therapy, especially DBT or EMDR, can be incredibly effective. You don't have to do this alone. Yes, emotional intensity can be overwhelming, but it also gives you access to a depth of experience most people never touch. You feel beauty more deeply. You connect with art, music, and nature in ways that are almost spiritual. You have the capacity for profound empathy, which makes you an incredible friend, partner, and healer. You think deeply. You see connections others miss. You ask the big questions. You care about meaning. The world needs people like you. The key is learning to hold your intensity without letting it consume you. To honor it without being controlled by it. You're not too much. You never were. You're wired to feel and think deeply, and that wiring comes with gifts that are rare and valuable. The work isn't to shrink yourself. The work is to build the skills to navigate your emotional landscape with compassion, boundaries, and self-awareness. Start with one tool. Name your emotions. Create a container. Discharge the energy. See what shifts. You're not broken. You're a deeply feeling, deeply thinking human, but I see you, and I promise you're exactly where you need to be.